Back at the Civic Arena, Northwest Missouri State will start the second quarter with the basketball, trailing number 1 Minnesota State by the score of 22-21. Inbound from Kelderman goes to Kaylee Keston. Minnesota State 10 points off turnovers in that opening quarter. That is where they like to live. Now to Kelderman. Kelderman starts the drive, picks it up just inside the arc. It is knocked free from behind by Kent. Now to Stanley. 14 on the shot clock. Stanley drives, knocked free from behind. She lost it and is picked up by Adeline Kent. Kent running the floor for the Mavericks. Fires it ahead to Holmgren. Holmgren to the free throw line. Spins, looking for help underneath Bursch. Bursch gives a head fake. Now goes up, and a whistle and a foul coming up. Stanley came down to help out Kelderman. And we'll see 2 free throws coming here for Destiny Bursch. Definite contact underneath on Stanley. Bearcats not pleased about a foul call late in that first quarter on Zars that led to the go-ahead free throw in this first quarter. As Bursch squares up, and she'll knock down that free throw. She's got 3 points on the day. She's averaged 15 points per game each of the last 2 seasons for the Mavericks. First team All-NSIC player a season ago, and she knocks down both. That gives Minnesota State a 24-21 lead. Again, they set up some full court pressure. Kelderman has it middle of the floor, fires ahead to Keston. The Bearcats break the pressure, pulls up, right wing, wants that 3 in transition, no good. Tipped out of bounds. That will go off of the Mavericks. That one last touched by Holmgren. 20 on the shot clock, 9:17 to play in the first half. Cats down by 3. Kelderman on the sideline, inbound comes into Keston. Kaylee trying to go right, cut off by Kent, throws it into the corner for Kelderman. Kelderman goes baseline, puts up the runner with the right hand. It comes up short, and the rebound goes to Holmgren. Holmgren ahead to Kent. Minnesota State running again, throws it right side, Brimmer. Brimmer lobs it inside. Turnaround jumper on the way. That one no good. The ball tipped around, and a whistle and a foul coming up on Minnesota State. Must have been a push in the back underneath the hoop on Brimmer. That jumper from Zidano in the lane did not go down. They whistled a foul, and that is 1 team foul apiece on these squads as we are early in the second quarter. The Bearcats break the pressure. Hartnett now middle of the floor to Keston. Keston now gives to Kelderman. Now right side it goes for Stanley. Trying to go baseline. Now she'll back out of it. Up high right side it goes to Kelderman. Kelderman bumps into Bursch. Now throws left corner. Open 3 on the way. Kaylee Keston. Yes! Kaylee Keston continues to roll for Northwest Missouri State. She's got 11. That ties the game up at 24 apiece. And another foul coming up on the floor on Northwest underneath. This one will be number 2 on Stanley. As Hartnett checks in, and it'll be Zars coming out for the Bearcats. 24-24 our score, 8:28 to play in the first quarter. Holmgren inbound, Bursch, open jumper on the baseline. That one too strong, tipped out of bounds by Holmgren. It will go back to Northwest. Now against Texas Woman's University, the number 2 team in the country, the Bearcats saw them on Sunday. Northwest down 9-6 at the end of the first quarter. Low scoring, but then the Pioneers got rolling in the second quarter and outscored the Bearcats 20-6 in that frame. Now Northwest down 1 possession at the end of the first quarter here, trying to withstand that storm, trying to hang around and not allow Minnesota State to get out on a big run. Right now we're tied up at 24 apiece. So inbound pass knocked out of bounds by the Mavericks. It'll be Hartnett to inbound. Gets it to Kelderman. Right back to Molly. Takes one dribble, looking for help. Throws middle of the floor to Keston. Keston bounce pass to Kelderman. The Bearcats break the pressure. 20 on the shot clock as they try to get something going here. Skip pass right side. Keston wants another 3-pointer. Why not? CK. Smile on her face. Gives a point to Hartnett, who found her as she comes down the floor and puts Northwest up 27-24. 14 first half points so far for Kaylee Keston. Inside 8 minutes to play in the first half. Bursch on the elbow, squares up. Bounce pass, finds Kent. Kent goes up with the right hand and lays it in off the glass. First points for Adeline Kent, a junior who transferred in from the University of Tampa. Cats still up by 1, 27-26. As Hartnett trying to bring it up the floor. A little bump from Kent. She throws it ahead to Stanley. Stanley right wing. Could have taken a 3. She passes it up. Lets Northwest get back. And will hand it off to Kelderman. Left side now to Keston. Into the corner. Molly Hartnett wants the three. Good. Molly knocks down the triple, and that is one thing we expected to see her get going as the season went along. She is now 2 of 12 from deep, but the Bearcats are rolling up 30-26. A timeout on the floor with 7:14 to go in the first half.